Alright folks, let's do Fire on the Mountain. Ready? So we're going to start out, I usually started out playing these things at around 100. But this one, I'm going to play it a little faster. Just to kind of get a feel for where a lot of people play this tune. It's just ripping. And so let's try it here at like 160, right? Let's see if I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Something ridiculous, right? But the secret to being able to play tunes even a lot better than what I just did, I'm sure, but is to start at manageable tempos and then work them up a little at a time. And so we're going to go on back down here to 100. And feel free to slow this down if you need, but I'm just going to do this as to give you something to practice with. 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then it would just start back over. Now this tune's interesting because it actually switches keys. It goes from A major to D major and then comes back around to A major. Just the way it is. And so let's jump in. Here we go. And the other good thing about this is it's a very repetitive tune. And so once you learn one lick, you've basically learned 90% of the tune. Okay, let's start there. C sharp, D, E. And you're just basically starting on a C sharp and skipping your B note here. And then going up to an C sharp, D, E, F sharp, then back down, E, D, C sharp, A. Okay? And then you do that same pattern except on the E string. So you walk it up from the C sharp, D, E, F sharp, E, G sharp, A. E. Okay? And then you do the same thing you started out as. Okay? So that's so far as and so that last lick is the lick we've used before. C sharp, B, A, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, B, A. And that's it. Now all you have to do now is transfer that exact same fingering over to D. Okay? What I mean is, so here you'd start here on the A string, just move it over here, and do the exact same pattern. And repeat. And then move it back over to the A and repeat that same ending lick. And that's it. That's the whole tune. Lots of variations you could do. You could switch around some notes here and there. But that's essentially it. So out of the D, you're just going to be playing. So that's F sharp, G, A, B, A, G, F sharp, D, and then F sharp, G, A, B, A, C sharp, D, A, and then repeating that lick. Now, F sharp, E, D, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, E, D, and that's it. The secret here, though, to being able to play it faster, is starting and getting the notes slow. Okay? And then, using the metronome, okay, we're going to bump it up. Let's say we're going to go up to 110. Okay? But if you have a part there, let's say, for instance, let's say something like this happens. 2, 3. Like you just can't quite, let's say this A note's giving you trouble, okay? 2, 3, 4. And then you just can't quite get it up there. Let's say that's the problem, okay? The way you fix this is focus in on the phrase that contains that note, okay? Okay? So you're going to do, to practice fixing that A, all you do is something like this. 2, 3. Over and over again until you can do it easily at that tempo. 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. You know, and once you get it there, then incorporate that lick back in and see where you get to. 3, 4. Let's say that little string crossing gives you trouble, okay? So instead of, but don't play through the whole thing again, because that's going to take forever, right? Just pick out a little phrase that's close to that one at the part where you messed up. And so, for instance, we could do this. Just like that. 3, 4. And just do that phrase until you get it. 3, 4. No. No. Okay. Here we go. 3, 4. Alright. Okay, that was pretty good. Do that 5 or 10 times. Okay? Good. So that's your first part. Then make sure you can do it out of D. Okay, at the same tempo. And then boost her up a little. Go up to, say, 120. 115. Doesn't matter, just wherever. But always push it a little bit until you get up to the speed where you want to be. And honestly, for this tune, you need to be up at around like 140, I would say. 3, 4. Something like that is that's probably the top end of what you'd ever play. And honestly, usually in a jam session, I'm certainly guilty of this too, but we get excited, and so you kick it off at like, and then by the end of the tune, everybody's going, and it's slowed down a lot, and that's just part of music. That's part of playing music with people, and especially if you play music with me, there'll be some timing variations. Alrighty, guys. So that's Fire on the Mountain. I hope that's helpful. Don't get in too big of a hurry to make this fast. Make sure you get all your bowing. Make sure you're using that wrist, because you're never going to be able to play this song if you're using your arm. This has to have a wrist movement that's fluid. There's no way you're going to get that. You just can't move your arm that fast. Okay? Except Michael Cleveland. Maybe he can. But he's a genius. But, and so, anyway, thank you so much, and we'll see you.